a special YouTube channel representation with a special subscriber milestone. A special YouTube channel milestone, subscriber milestone representation. As one dare might say, it is worth the presentation. A special YouTube channel subscriber milestone representation. A special celebratory representation of subscriber presentations representing. Well, I don't know, it's another special channel representation. Yes, I think that. Oh, Nixie. Yes, did you want to go out, Nixie? Did you want to come out? Yes. Sorry, Nixie. That was Nixie. Nixie! Oh, you've come back in. Yes, you come in. Right. Sorry, wait a moment, Nixie. Sorry about that, everybody, but... oh, Nixie, there you go again. Sorry, wait a moment, Nixie. Right. Sorry, Nixie wanted to go out. But yes, this is another special channel representation. Yes. And in this latest special channel representation video will be representing the YouTube channel Nyx and Potato. Though they were in an episode of channels I would most recommend for 2023, that is, they've certainly made, since I've made that video, they've reached another YouTube channel milestone. They have now got over 900 subscribers. Well, they've now got a whopping 915 subscribers now. And I'd imagine their viewership has gone up quite greatly as well. So, you know, because I remember, I think there was one video they uploaded about a couple of weeks ago, and in about a week or two it's got about 5,000 views, something like that. So that's a marked increase in not just viewership but watch time hours as well. Marked increase of watch time hours and viewership. So well done indeed to the Nyx and Potato channels and the owners of Nyx and Potato themselves. And I do thoroughly believe that the Nyx and Potato YouTube channel will reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I very, very much believe that indeed. Ouch, ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Sounding a little itchy. But, where was I? Where on earth was I? Oh goodness, where was I? Oh yes. The Nyx and Potato owners, they're both based in Croatia in Europe, and it's a couple who is they're a happily married couple of a very, very friendly Englishman and a lovely Croatian lady. And they have ownership of 2 cats, as lots of you already know. Nyx, or Nyxa, who is a tortoiseshell, and Potato, who is exactly the same breed as Daphne, which is Maine Coon. He's a very handsome Maine Coon, and certainly does he look very much like Daphne. But the only difference is Potato is of greyish white colour and Daphne is gingerish white, as lots of you already know. And yes, and they started uploading YouTube videos on the channel in November of 2022, and they've been doing it on and off for 7 months now, and in the last 7 months, they have been uploading videos whenever they can. I mean, sometimes they only upload one video every 2 weeks, just to say. But I certainly do think that in the future, when they reach monetization, I could certainly see them uploading maybe twice or 3 times a week once they've hit monetization, I would certainly believe. Even though there's been a recent news of, which is beneficial, by the way, it's now, I thought for a moment, for about a day or two, it was a rumour, but it's not a rumour now, it's official news. Is lower monetization requirements, though not the full monetization, where you can receive your money, YouTube money, from fan funding and shopping if you're selling your own products and all that. But the only thing is, the only drawback is that it's not, at the moment, it will not be available in Croatia once it's rolled out. It was announced last week, the new monetization change, but it's not the full one. The full monetization is still the traditional 1,000 subscribers or more and 4,000 watch time hours. But with the 500 subscribers or more and 3,000 watch time hours, though sadly not available in Croatia at the moment, but over time it will be rolled out to other countries around the world. But at first, it's only going to be rolled out to United States of America, and Canada, England, Taiwan and South Korea. At first, that is, but over time it will be rolled out more or less globally in other countries and all that, as we all know it. Sorry, fingers, sorry. And like Daphne, Nyx and Potato are fighting, you know, rather fight like that, you know, kicking around or scratching like that, you know. Not the greatest of things when it happened. A big fight like that, or fight like that, you know. Magic bomb, one. Well, it was in Croatian what the wife was saying when she was stopping Nyx and Potato from fighting so badly. Luckily for her, because she's got such a lovely, entrusting and kind nature, the lovely wife, they more or less took her seriously, but only a few attempts, whereas it can be days to stop a fight, catch them fighting. But with her, it seemed to be about 3 or 4 times asking them to stop and separating them, and then about the next day or so later, they became best friends. But they at first worried that they'd have to keep repeating the process for days, if not weeks, until they finally got on, because she was worried that no matter what we tried, we thought they would never stop fighting, but they did after a short period when they first met each other, I would imagine. I mean, Daphne and Nyxy were fighting for quite a few days when they first met each other. But I think it was just before Tinker's Park. I went to Tinker's Park, or the day before I went to Tinker's Park, in August of 2021. I saw Daphne and Nyxy stop fighting, and I took a photograph of them together once they had stopped fighting in the cat hammock in the living room. Yes. Also, I would think in the future, once the Nyx and Potato channel gets monetized, they will not only, I would imagine, take more videos of Nyx and Potato, but there is a reason why. For those of you who may follow the Nyx and Potato channel, there is a very good reason as to why there are there have not been very many Nyx and Potato videos at the moment. Why that is, it's because the lighting equipment in their home residency is not completely satisfactory to their standards for the videos. So that's why they've mainly been focusing on videos of them feeding the stray homeless cats suffering the debilitatingly awful effect of stray homelessness when they certainly did not deserve any of it whatsoever. So that's what's been solely focused on the Nyx and Potato channel at the moment. But in the future years, I would imagine, once monetise and start making money from fan funding, whether it's from channel memberships, super thanks, and ad revenue once reaching the full 4,000 watch time hours or so later in the year, I would very much believe. Or if they end up selling products, like, say, for example, selling Nyx and Potato t-shirts, and Nyx and Potato, say, Nyx and Potato polo shirts, or Nyx and Potato fleeces, jumpers, cardigans, Nyx and Potato mugs, or Nyx and Potato puzzles and all that. I'm sure they will invest some of the spare YouTube money they would make in the future on better lighting equipment to make some weekly videos of Nyx and Potato themselves, as well at the same time taking videos of the stray cats whenever they go out to visit the stray cats to help them and all that. And they do also plan to invest their YouTube revenue also in veterinarian care for the stray cats, you know, like helping them get recovered and well again from the veterinarian following a long time of homelessness and being stray, and as well as investing on rehoming the cats to some trusting owners who can take care of them long term and all that. That's what they're planning on investing the YouTube revenue in, from fan funding and ad revenue. But it was the husband, I think it was, who didn't see the point in super thanks fan funding or channel memberships fan funding. Well, I think he's going to probably go for it, I would imagine, to be honest with you. I don't think he's terribly sure, even though he said he didn't see the point of it. I don't think he's terribly sure as of yet, but I'm sure the wife will happily convince him, saying it's a fantastic idea and he should go for it. And then, because that way, not only would they be making money from AdSense, that's full monetization, not monetization light, that is, because on monetization light, with the earlier revenue access, you cannot make money from the AdSense. It'd have to be the traditional monetization in order to do that. I'm sure he'll probably be up for the challenge, up for fan funding of super thanks and channel memberships, and possibly their own YouTube shop, which you can set up. Many YouTube channels have set up their own the shops on their channels, selling their own products, and made money from that as well, from multiple income streams. And I'm sure the wife would approve as many income streams as possible on YouTube, so that they can invest in what they're planning on doing in the future once they reach monetization. And I think it's a tremendously excellent plan, what they've got, what they're planning for the future once they're monetized. Their channel is monetized. It's a thoroughly excellent plan, I must say. And because I've seen an overwhelming numbers of people watching the Nyx and Potato YouTube channel, sometimes in overwhelming numbers, and as many as sometimes over 100 people sometimes making comments on the videos. Maybe not quite 100, but it's added up to 100 with replies and all that. I think they're definitely thorough supporters who would definitely support the Nyx and Potato channel when monetized. That's my belief. I could certainly be very, very wrong, but let's see if they do support them with fan funding. But But yes, it's a special congratulations to the Nyx and Potato channel for 915 subscribers, and please, for those of you who have not subscribed to the Nyx and Potato YouTube channel, please do subscribe to their channel, and the link to their channel will be found in the description below. And also there will be a Nyx and Potato video also linked in the very description of the video down below also. A video featuring Nyx and Potato together when they were kittens. That will be also linked in the very description of this very video. Thanks everybody for watching. Here it is to the Nyx and Potato channel. And may we wish them lots more popularity in the future years to come.